action. You're just in it. I mean, the transition is so effortless. I just wanted to know, how do you do that?
No, to be honest, actually, I don't put too much effort at all. And I've been very fortunate, I don't know, that some energy other than Venki, I always believed there's some other energy which is happening. Because in every emotion, I remember from my earlier films, there's something else which was giving me the energy. And I said, there's no way Venki can do this. I mean, he didn't come from any school of acting. He didn't come from, I mean, he's just coming and he's delivering. How is he doing it? How is he doing it? And I think sometimes, God gives us a few features in our, our physical presence, whether the good eyes, a good smile, and your body language, something helps.
Yeah.
And many a time, I'll be very honest, I've not given that expression, and it just comes. And of course, the appreciation, oh, you did a fantastic expression. No, I'm telling you, I didn't do that. Wow. It just came about by accident, and sometimes it's really, it's captured well. So I think it is everybody's, work around. Sometimes the cameraman lights it up so well, he gets some part of my eye, so, and that comes about. I mean, I'm not saying that we don't put anything. We do, మనం చేస్తాం effort too, but everything thing, and also the co-stars are there, the scene is written well, so many things, it's a whole thing. It's not just you alone.
Yeah.
And of course, emotional scenes, I am very fortunate. I managed to crack that emotional scene in my early...
I think your emotional scenes are the best. Even though, in your close-ups, when we were giving you the lines, I was feeling the emotion so much, I couldn't stop myself, but just tears were falling, and it was just magical. No. I never experienced that.
See, when it comes to tears, you guys have just come in, last 10 years and stuff. Maku, Telugulo, when I first came to Telugu industry, that time there was an image where maybe చాలా మంది యాక్టర్స్ మనం ఎమోషనల్ సీన్స్ బాగా చేయమని ఒక చిన్న ఇమేజ్ ఉండేది. I mean, they used to feel like ఏడుపు సీన్, some crying scenes we do like this, or we go like this, or we against the wall. Because నేను ఒకసారి ఒక outdoor shooting, I went for an outdoor shoot, and there were some people who were shouting there. I said, no, you guys are not, I mean, you should be able to give an expression in front of the camera. I said, what do you mean? లేదు సార్, ఏడుపు సీన్లో మీకు అందరూ అంత బాగా చేయరు. They felt we were not great in doing that. And I said, oh my God, is that the image we have? I mean, maybe, and that's when I said, no, we have to work on it. I remember myself when I had a film called Dharma Chakram. It gave me a lot of scope. And I told the director, no, man. And there was an extraordinary sequence. I think it's the death of the heroine. I mean, I told him, no, you better put the camera, man. Come on, let's work on this. There's no shaking the camera, me doing this and that. Let me. And I really worked for.
Wow.
There are a couple of films where I really worked.
Amazing.
Yeah, films like Dharma Chakram and Ganesh. I went home. I in front of the mirror, I worked on my expressions. I knew, okay, I'm getting it. Or sometimes what I started doing is listening to some very good music from Ilayaraja sir, or some background scores. I put that sad thing, and then it was flowing, it was coming. Then I said, no, bring that music. While I'm doing it, I see that I get that music at the background,
Yeah.
So there are so different ways.
Music while he was acting as well.
You did that for me as well.
Yeah.
You asked me which song do you want, from which part do you want it in. It's incredible, sir. You got live feedback from an audience, and it's so easy to take your stardom for granted. It's easy to say that, oh, I have so many followers and they will love me no matter what. But to go back and to work on it and to say, this is like you're proving to yourself that I can put effort into this and I can get better at this. I think that's amazing, to not take for granted what you have, to constantly be working on your craft. I think.
No, we also see, we have to see it's very delicate also, in the sense, sometimes you have to remember when the audience are not into it, no matter how well you do, they're going to just chop you. They'll just mercilessly, I mean, I remember watching a couple of the emotional scenes in my early other films. I mean, no way when I say, Amma, hey, Apra Babu. I mean, there was they didn't enjoy it.
Right.
So then I wanted to know why I did the same thing, that maybe, see, the scene was not well written, maybe the acting was a little over, I don't know. In fact, in my third film, I think some emotional scene, they were asking me to do little overboard, and I was not comfortable. Amma, those little overacting thing, and I said no way, and I was thinking different, but the director wanted me to do something else. I went back home and I said, no man, this is not my scene. I think I'm going back. I remember, no, I cannot. I think I'm going back to America, and I just was not comfortable actually in between once, because the whole style of performance was a little over thing.
The
That